Hey everyone, Ron Milligan with RE/MAX Select here. Hope everyone is enjoying the last few days of August. Can't believe it's almost over. And of course, I'm coming to you with the latest real estate statistics from the Portland metro area. That's the Oregon and Washington side, so Southwest Washington plus Portland metro. Number of homes that sold was up about 60 homes from the previous week. Actually, that's not true. It was up around 75 homes from the previous week. Number of homes sold was 845. The previous week it was 770. So that's pretty good. And that's a pretty strong number given what we've been seeing for the last couple of months. Number of active listings increased slightly, about 45 listings and actually 60 listings from the previous week. And that's not that much when you consider that we're talking about 35, 55 active listings. So it's kind of a big volume of listings that we're dealing with there. So not a huge increase. Number of pending deals was down about 45 from the previous week. So that's the total number of pending deals that we currently have in the metro area. That number is 6249. Number of new pending deals, so those are deals that went under contract last week, was 743, and that's a pretty good number, but less than what we've been seeing for about the last 5 weeks or so. It's about 80 lower than what we've been seeing. So like the last 5 weeks, 1,100, 1,050, 1,075, 1,000, 1,050. This week it was 974. So let's see. Average days on market went up slightly to 17 days. The median is up 1 day to 6 days. Average sale price as a percentage of the list price. So they listed at this price. What price did it end up selling for? That's 102.2. And then the median is still at 105%, a little bit higher there. Then the average sale price for that week, for all the homes that sold and closed during that week, it was 585,931, so 586 basically. And for the same week last year, it was 505,144, so 505,000 for the same week last year. Keep in mind that that's a real small sample of numbers. We can have a few transactions that will kind of skew that number in one direction or another from week to week. So I don't put too much into that. Right now, if we compare the first 7 months of last year, the first 7 months of this year, we're at 19.4% increase in the average sale price from last year to this year. That's a lot. But if we put it into context, it's not quite as, it feels like it's crazy, but it's not quite as crazy as it sounds all by itself. The national number, so just across the United States as of July, was around just above 14%, like 14.2, 14.4% for the whole of the United States. And of course, there are areas that are doing poorly and areas that are doing so much better. Like Austin, Texas is incredible right now. Their rate of appreciation is somewhere over 40%. That rate of the average sale price last year versus this year. Boise is somewhere around 35%. And then there's lots of other cities that are doing really well like that. So ours isn't too bad. And it isn't too aggressive, I feel like, compared to some of the markets that we have on the west side here. So anyway, that's the wrap up. If you have any questions about what's going on in your neck of the woods, feel free to reach out to me. As I always say, all real estate is local, and I'm happy to tell you what's going on exactly in your neighborhood. All right, we'll see you next week.